Hello there, and this is Auntie, and I am here with my own real life. Say it ain't so, Auntie. Say it ain't so. Harry from Love After Lockup is inciting his fans to tear aunties up. Are you serious, little boy? Who you playing with, young? Let's get into it. Shall we? Oh, yes, we shall.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie. Everybody needs
with a whoop whoop and a boop boop.
aunties and everybody needs.
You can make this up. Now, you know that these are some crazy motherfuckers.
Everybody needs a sweet old auntie.
So why even bother?
Aunties and lives, sweet old auntie. Aunties and ways. Are you okay? Are you okay?
Well, welcome back, everybody, and this is Auntie. I apologize, first of all, for being late. Y'all know I just finished wrapping up Love After Lockup. I was so anxious to get into this. I forgot to do Lacey and Antoine, so I'll make sure that I get to them next week. Okay, my apologies to everybody. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. To all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining the family. To all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Again, this is, let me smooth this out. Okay, all righty. This is a Auntie Say It Isn't So, Say It Isn't So. It appears that Harry, from the beginning to the end, has incited his fans to tear aunties up. For real? Really, Ray? That's what we doing, Ray. Where do I begin? For all of you all who are subscribers to Auntie's Advice, y'all know that last night I did a reaction video. It was my very first reaction video, and I was so much excited about doing it. It appears that Ray reached out to two YouTubers, Mary and Brianna, better known as Kiki and Kit Bits, to do an interview. This mofo did an interview with them, and it was trifling, to say the least. Not because of the two interviewers, but because of the interviewee. Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee! And so I decided that, I wanted to react to it. I reached out to them and asked them if they minded me using their video as a reaction. And they said, sure, Auntie. So I said, thank you. So I postponed doing my Love After Lockup review because I was, like, I'm going to cover this. Because I could not believe the ignorance that I saw on screen. This mofo, and I will make sure that I link that video to this, was disruptive, disrespectful. No, not disrespectful. Damn spectful. And using big, little, small words and didn't know what he was talking about. He began to talk to other people. I got a mocha. I was saying mocha. He's at McDonald's with his fake ass um um latte from Starbucks because I'm sure he couldn't afford that, but he could get a McDonald's shake anyway. He's out there on the corner of a street like a dog waiting for cars to go by and bark. He decides that he wants to talk about his etiquette. Okay, he Martha Stewart and all that kind of bull. And then he begins to talk about etiquette and being unethical. Bitch, he couldn't string two good words together. He couldn't concentrate. He sat up there and broke his NDA, in my opinion, multiple times. And I decided that I was going to react to it. Since he Billy Badass and everything, he can dish it out, but he can't take it because he weak. So this morning I wake up to DMs like a month. DMs here, DMs there, bitch, DMs everywhere. Auntie Harry out here talking about you on these streets. I said, what? Dang. What? Thank you for the free promo. Thank you, Harry, for the free promo. This mofo got into his fields. And he decides that he's going to go on his Instagram page with 2,000. Is it 2,000? He got 2,000? Maybe close to 3,000 Instagrammers. And incite them to tear my up. Harry, let me say this to you. And I'm talking directly to you. When you dead and gone, when you're off the show, bitch, I'll still be here because I was here before you got here. So for you to incite anybody to come after me and tear my up, they're going to have to be doing a whole lot of tearing my up, and it's going to have to be more than 2,000 months doing it. You raggedy, punk, crybaby ass bitch. You said that I would use the word bitch. I sure did call you a bitch because you're standing on the corner talk about you don't need no clout. You don't need to show you street fabulous. Everybody know you, but yet and still you the one out there hollering and yelling and barking at cars as they go by. And then you say that you didn't want to do the Cotton freaking show because you don't want to be known as a felon. You're going to always be known as a felon, mother. You spent 4 years in jail. But you take your little raggedy ass, your crybaby ass, out on a Cotton freaking television show that's called Love at the Lockup. But you don't want to be known as a felon. What you think the title meant? What you think the title meant? So you said Indy was locked up? In order to qualify for the show, a month got to be in jail. And 9 times out of 10, that mofo is a felon. And he has spent some years, just like your ass. Just like you. So again, as I said, when you're off this show, I'll still be here. I've been doing Love After Lockup reviews on this channel right here from day one, from the beginning. I've been doing it from the beginning. And when I will continue to do it, I'll do it for the next cast, I'll do it for the next year or the next 2 years. As long as this show is running, I'm going to be out here doing the reviews. Where the fuck you going to be? On the corner? Getting a generic shake from McDonald's? With your head bobbing back and forth? And your messed up face? That's what you're going to do? Let me tell you something. I caught a couple of little shady things that you tried to say about me, right? Number one, you talked about my hair. And I know you was talking about me. And I heard the undertones in it. I heard what you said. So let me bring up with this crybaby can't take it but can ditch it out mother. No, I don't even have to do that. I need to do this. Let me see if I can bring this up. So this is what Harry puts out on his Instagram. This lady, overall dumb AF. What is overall dumb? What does that mean? Bitch, do you know how many people was in my comment section saying they didn't even understand what you were saying? Yeah, I'm peeping around the corner. It was so many people like myself that didn't even understand what you meant. What is overall dumb? Gone, you finna miss bingo, bitch. Bingo was when your mother was playing it. I don't play bingo. And see, bingo was going on probably when you got locked up. But now bitches have graduated to casinos or casinos. How about Vegas? How about Dubai? We've graduated from bingo. I don't know nothing about bingo. Don't go to bingo. But then again, you might know more about it than I do. Given you probably was sitting in a cotton freaking public cafeteria in the jail cell with little balls going around in the cage, bitch. You know more about bingo and spades and cards and tunk and all of that than I do because you had 4 years of free time being a felon in a prison than I ever did. So don't project your bingo bull onto me. Since you like using that bitch and your page weak AF, y'all go tear her up. Somebody get your auntie. No, you get me. Don't incite somebody else to come and get me. See, because if you was a real man, you would do your own shit. But see, you need a crowd for an old lady like me that plays bingo. Right? Isn't that what you need? Don't nobody need to come and get me. I'm good. I'm straight good. But see, you not. Because you thought you did the interview of a motherfucking lifetime. Yo, you was yelling out and asking people, waving, driving by. That was you. I don't have to incite my people to come after you. But they will. Because I'm going to tell you right now, the Auntie Advice Army is strong, boo. They will check you quicker than you will ever check me. I ain't do nothing but react on what you put out there. Just like all the bull you put out there every week on Love After Lockup. And then you're going to sit there and talk about you take accountability and responsibility. And you said that you installed. See, it was a whole lot of stuff that you said that I didn't even check. Because you said you installed, okay? You did an installation service on Indy. You installed this negative. Y'all, that's that institutional jibber jabber bull you talking. That's that bull jab. And then you got the nerve to come down in my comment section and talk about it's a clout chasing. But I'm not going to two YouTubers to ask them for an interview and then be on there ignorant than a month showing my natural born black. I ain't did that. You did that. And now you mad with me because I pointed it out? You mad at me because I reacted to what you put out there for your interview of a lifetime? You don't even have a vision or a goal for yourself. I shouldn't even be coming out here saying anything. But I done got blown up so much, I had to. You don't want none of this. You don't. I don't mess with nobody. I do my reviews. I'm good. But what you're not going to do is incite people to tear my up. That's what you're not going to do. Now, I know you're a lawbreaker. I know you are. I know you don't care anything about the law. But if you don't want me to come down on you, boo, and get to doing some legal stuff with you, don't incite anything. Don't try to get your people to do anything reckless and stupid against Auntie, who's going to be here when you gone. I didn't even realize how much I was liked and how much I was respected until I went to Reddit. One of my subscribers, Harry, sent me a Reddit post. I don't go out to Reddit because I respect them too much and I'm scared of them. Because they ain't going to play with you. But it was so many people that was like, don't fuck with my auntie. So many people on Reddit that was like, you're not going to mess with her. Auntie cool in the gang. I took a screenshot of some of them because I didn't know that people mess with me like that. Reddit was tearing your ass up. I got an army that I didn't even know about. Don't do it. Now you put another little comment out there. Let's go ahead on and talk about this. Seconds after you did it. It be the bald head hoes, the most bitter. First of all, I don't even know. You can't even spell. Your sister said that you read the dictionary. I said, bitch, he must have read it upside down. Because you put out there on your own page, it be the bald head hoes, the most bitter. Where the other bitch, where are the other words? Was your intention to say it be the bald-headed hoes that wait a minute, I can't even make sense of this. Wait a minute. Okay, let's try to make sense of this. It is the bald-headed hoes that are the most bitter. It be the bald-headed hoes that are most bitter or the most bitch. I can't. But you ain't ashamed of stuff like this because you're intelligent. You got etiquette. You're not disrespectful. You're none of that. I've not seen you one time respect anybody, including your own mother. You drug your own mother for clout, clicks, and motherfucking views on national television. You told all your mama's business. All your mother's business. But that bald-headed stuff, I know what that was. That was a dig about black women, right? So you think that all black women that wear wigs or hat, as I call them, are bald-headed? My hair is just as long as yours. Did you know that, Harry? Did you know that I have a ponytail that I wrap up like this is wrapped up? And if I took this out, that my hair is as long as yours, if not longer? I don't wear wigs because I'm a bald-headed black woman. Because I know that's what you're insinuating. Because you don't know enough about me to call me a hoe. Because I'm not a hoe. Never been a hoe, never will be a hoe. But I saw the little Rachel dig that you dug. And because I wear wigs and I'm a black woman, don't mean I'm bald-headed, bitch. I got hair on my head and plenty of it. I wear wigs because I want to, not because I'm black and bald-headed. But you wouldn't know anything about that, right? I saw your dig. And that's the only thing you could do is go low. Only thing you could do is go to pull the little racial thing. That's all you could do. Come on, boo, do better. Do better. What did you want to use in place of the hoe? So I'm a hoe now? It take a hoe to know a hoe. Ray, Ray, with your ignorant self. If you can't take a joke, don't put a joke out there. If you can't take this kind of review for the laugh, the kiki, and the giggle that it is, then you don't need to do television. You say you want to be a rap star? Young, look at your beard. Look at how they did not trim that up. Look at how you had a mismatched mustache, mother. Look at all them bald spots that was in your beard. You need to do better. That's what you need to do. You don't even have a 5-year plan. But you're going to try to incite somebody to come after me? You don't even know where you're going from one day to the next. You got 75 hustles. And I doubt if you got $5 in your pocket. Especially since you at McDonald's. And ain't nothing wrong with McDonald's. But bitch, you was so happy you had a large Coco Moco. That made your day. You made sure that the Coco Moco was seen in the camera. You was sucking on the straw with your ignorant ass. And you thought I wasn't going to come out and do a reaction on you? And because I do, now you're going to incite something? Boo, let's not do the incitements. Because that's serious. Because that tear you hirsch up can be interpreted many different ways. I am a content creator who happens to do reviews on shows. When you show up on that television, you're fair game to a content creator. I have been doing this cotton freaking love after lockup from Andrea and Lamar days. And a little punk like you don't scare Auntie. You're like a little gnat when you're walking through the grass and they pop up off the grass and you got to shoot them. That's what you are to me. Because trust and believe me, I'm going to continue to be doing what I'm doing. And if you don't like it, don't show back up. Gonna put some little sorry ass comment in my comment section talk about cloud chasing. You would know about cloud chasing, wouldn't you? Where you standing out on the street corner trying to be hard. See, what you need to do, Harry, is be true to who you are. Your sister said you used to be a nerd, but all of a sudden one day you turned into Mighty Mouse. You're immature as fuck. You're illiterate as hell. You can't even string a sentence together, let alone put a punctuation up in that mother. We don't know what you talking about. So the next time you want to put something out there for Auntie advice, send it to an editor, bitch. Have them read over it and write it for you. And then maybe it'll make sense. Nobody know what you talking about. You can't even read me correctly because you can't read. reading a dictionary. What a dictionary? Them little kitty books. They got the A is for apple, B is for bird, C is for cat, D is for dog, E is for egg, F is for feather. Like this cannot string a sentence or read together. But you wanted to do the interview. You put yourself out there. That's what you did. And now everybody's laughing at you. And you can't take it. And your head is going back and forth like this the whole interview. And everybody's seeing this so jacked up, this so, like your barber set you up. Set you up. Somebody said you need a speaking spell. I would have to agree. You know them little toys that you had when you was a kid and it had animals and an arrow around it? And when you pulled the string on it, it would spin around and it'll go to cow and say, moo. Bitch, that's where you at. They said you need a speaking spell, and I said you need a light bright, bitch. Because all the lights are off. Harry, don't come at me like that. There's a way to handle everything. If you didn't like what I said, if you wanted to have a conversation, I would have been open to it in my DMs. But now you ain't got nothing you can say to me. You don't have anything that you can say to me. You're a thug, and I guarantee you, if you continue down the path that you're on, you'll be locked up in no time flat because you definitely don't care about the law. You break the law and you don't want anybody to say anything about it, and you think you're wise and you're going to be successful. Matter of fact, here's another thing that you said that was stupid as dog dude. You said, I got new music coming out. In order to have new music, you got to have old music. I ain't never heard of you. Matter of fact, I ain't heard not one track, one demo, no nothing. You have to have old music in order to have new music. Just say I got an EP or something coming out. I got a single coming out. Thank you, boo. You said I reported his account. He's breaking Insta terms by service. The service, absolutely, he's doing that. And then he say he on TikTok. So what he gonna do? Go on TikTok and drag Auntie too? He gonna incite violence over there too? He gonna incite people to come and attack Auntie over there too? That's what you're gonna do? You gonna continue to incite people to come after me and attack me? Somebody just called you a MySpace rapper. Do better, Harry. Get a vision for your life. Put something on your mind other than running women. But you said, you open the doors for them. But you open the door so you can get them to open their legs so you can sleep with everybody. But I forgot you got etiquette and you got, you unethical. And you didn't even realize that unethical is a bad thing. You see, it's like, people, it's like, people don't, it's unethical, what I do. Yeah, it is unethical because you're a lawbreaker. You have no respect for authority. So I know you ain't gonna have no respect for Auntie. A black woman? I forgot. My bad. A bald-headed black woman. Somebody's grandmother. Ain't that what you said? Ain't that what you said? A old woman? Thank you so much, Tanya Lewis, for the 1999 super chat. He reads dictionaries for dum dums. Okay. Thank you, Tanya. See, what I did with you was for gags and giggles. I did a reaction video because you put it out there. What you did to me was malicious and mean. You was being malicious. But I'm going to tell you right now, don't do it. Because I will drag you from here to there. And every month can wear. Because you were on the show, but you ain't popular. People don't like you. They don't like you because of how you present yourself. They don't like you. And I know you thought, this was going to make you cooler or whatever. But it didn't help. I've never seen so much support from my viewers, from Reddit, from people being in my DMs. And you know why? Because why I do what I do and I review these shows, people know I'm not trying to be malicious. They know that I don't get into no bull. And there's a lot of bull that I can get into. They know I don't do that. I mind my business. I respect the people in the industry. And the people in the industry that I don't respect, I don't fuck with them. I have a relationship with cast members. Not y'all season, because I really didn't, give up. I didn't, I didn't connect to any of y'all. None of y'all. Thank you so much, Connie, for the $4.99 super chat. You're probably saving his life with this dragon. He doesn't even realize an auntie. Thank you so much, Connie. That's so sweet. I thought I saw something else. So, let's see something real quick. Here's 3,000 followers. I ain't on no show and I got less than you on my page private. I don't know how many people I got waiting to be on my page. You ain't no clout. I'm looking at this right here. You only got 2,000 views on it. But you a superstar. You ain't need to show. You're a nobody and a has been. Don't nobody know you. Don't nobody care. Thank you so much, Pamela Cleveland, for the $20 super chat. We love you, Auntie, and have your back. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Pamela. I pulled some comments down off of Reddit. I was shocked to see them, but it made my heart happy. I want to read a couple of them to you, Harry. Somebody said on Reddit, somebody asked, who's Auntie? Somebody says she reviews reality TV on YouTube. This time around, she did not review the episode directly, but rather a podcast that Harry went on. She's pretty funny as she truly blasted him. Somebody else said, thank you, because the person shared the video. She said, I didn't know who she was, never even heard of her. Reddit is my only social media, and now I'm a fan. She's on point. Somebody said, okay, let me see if I could get this whole thing. Did I get this whole thing? I hate when I don't get somebody said he's mad for no reason. This is what happens when you put yourself out there on TV. You either need to adopt the attitude that any press is good press and enjoy the attention, or ignore it. Because the reality is he willingly put himself on TV. So that automatically puts him up for the public to talk about him. The next person responded and said, it's not about the show. He gave an interview and was super disrespectful, interrupting to talk to people on the street after every two sentences. Also, pretty much with a street thug mentality. Auntie reacted to that interview and ripped him apart. And ripped him apart. Somebody said, Harry, be careful. He's got, she's got, oh, no, wait a minute. He's got SH, Sugar Honey Iced Tea for fans compared to Auntie. I hope she hears about it and doubles down on his ass. Little fucking jerk. You don't fuck with Auntie. I love Auntie and Tracy. They tell her like it is. Since some people are asking what this thread is about, Harry gave an interview on YouTube, sort of like a podcast. Auntie's advice, well-known reality TV YouTube reviewer, reacted to his interview and ripped him apart for being rude and having an immature street thug mentality. And they shared the link. Somebody said he just stepped on a hornet's nest. Auntie's nieces and nephews are very loyal. I love Auntie, is another comment. Somebody said, no Auntie slander allowed. Let me go handle this fool real quick. Somebody said, I can barely understand what his ignorant ass wrote. I got it eventually, though. And the bitch didn't write but a sentence. Somebody said, Harry, I'm pretty sure both of your girlfriends wear wigs. But see, that was a black disrespectful dig. The black woman dig. Because all black women got short hair, because that's the only reason why we wear wigs. No, we wear wigs for style, just like you wear tennis shoes, mother. Somebody said, I love her response video. She is going to light that ass up like she did one of those members for My 600-Pound Life. I surely did. Somebody else said, I barely understood what he was even saying. Somebody else said, I follow Auntie's advice and she keeps it real. Her nieces and nephews are not going to like Harry after these comments. Now, somebody else came out there and said, I loved Auntie, but her episodes was too long. About 25% of the time, she's shouting out viewers. No, I don't. No, I don't. I don't shout out viewers. But okay, that's your opinion, boo. You entitled to it. She said, I would listen if it's condensed version because she was funny AF. Somebody said, I thought the same thing the first like 10 or so I will try to watch, but now I love that they're so long. Ha, she made a niece out of me. Okay? LOL. She's a niece because she knows about the LOL. Somebody else said local rumor has it he was dealing before he got locked up though. They never charged him for that. I would be very surprised if he wasn't dealing now, that his opportunity for jobs are pretty much non-existent due to his violent felony record. Before I watched the interview, I had hopes, but I think within 2 years he'll be back in the clink with new charges. His mindset still revolves around street credibility. Somebody else said this was the funniest review yet. I've already watched it twice and I plan to go again. I just keep getting high and laughing my ass off. Somebody else said Auntie is the best. Harry's uneducated, ignorant ass needs to shut the fuck up. Anyone in 2022 who thinks that pulling out is an effective method of birth control is a fucking idiot. I could go on and on and on, Harry. And I don't clout chase. And I'm not a street thug either. Gio said, Harry, real men take care of his family. You should go do the same, not go after people on YouTube. Thank you, Gio. Thank you, Gio. That's a word. Harry, at the end of the day, let me leave this with you. Every now and then, you get a cast member like yourself who think this don't stink, who's ignorant beyond their own recognition. They don't even recognize how ignorant they are. When Brianna asks you about where does the fork go on the table, that's etiquette. Opening up a door for a mother is not etiquette. But I'm sure you've had to fold a couple of napkins or two, so maybe you're right. Unethical is not a good thing. It's good to be ethical, not unethical. But I think you had it right. You're pretty much unethical. You're a felon. You indicated on your television program or on the interview, that you didn't want to be known for that. But yet you take street mentality and you put it on Instagram. You violate the policy and the regulations and the procedures, right? For Instagram. You're known for who you are. Your character has been placed before us. And we see who we dealing with and what we dealing with. You doing what you did the way you did it, it's not going to help you grow. It's not going to help you at all. And I ain't going nowhere. And I'm not scared of you. And my army is way bigger than yours. But what we won't be doing is doing tit for tat. See, because I ain't sending nobody out there to say anything to you about anything. And there are a lot of people who may not like me for one reason or the other. But I don't fuck with them and they don't fuck with me. Because I mind my business. I do what I do. I help people. I have changed people's lives. I pour into people financially, emotionally, and in every other way. And a little crybaby ass punk like you don't mean shit. I just thought I would stop in or stop by to just let you know that. Fuck you, Harry, Ray, or whoever you calling yourself for the day. Take your crybaby ass. Go get you another cocoa latte Marco from McDonald's. Cause your little mustache, your little raggedy mustache look just like a Ronald McDonald piece of. If you can't take it, if you cannot take the criticism that comes along with being on a television show, don't sign up for another season. Because you look foolish, you look ignorant, and you look very disrespectful. And you've been looking like that from the beginning. You've been looking like that from the beginning. God bless you, boo. Have a nice day, okay? Thank y'all to everybody who super chatted. Thank you to everybody who was here tonight. Harry, don't leave no comment in my comment section. Because we done, boo. We done.